So Chelsea look like taking the other midfielder that is hot on everyone's lips, Caicedo from Brighton. Chelsea now look favourites as Arsenal have signed Rice and Liverpool look like being favourites for the third of the Premier League musketeers in the midfield, which is Romain Lavia. Currently the offer and the asking price are far apart, but Chelsea have reduced their wage bill massively with the exit of several high-paid players. Anyway, let's have a look at Caicedo, his strengths, his weaknesses, and let's put him up against the World Cup maestro Enzo Fernandez in the Chelsea midfield. So Caicedo is generally a CDM with masses of energy, fantastic break-up play and a superb first touch. His tackling is amongst the top in Europe, as is his passing. At Brighton, the attacking flair they have up front means that they require a solid centre mid to dominate that area, and Moises definitely does that with his energetic closing down and quick progressive play. He shuttles in the mid-space like Partey at Arsenal, but with a lot more pace and energy. So let's have a look at him against Fernandez, the man who he will probably play alongside if he goes to Chelsea. So Fernandez is a different type of player, a bit like Declan Rice, with progressive runs and long raking passes, although Rice tends to deliver his long passes from the left inside wing position, whilst Fernandez is a true deep line playmaker. So how could Caicedo fit into Chelsea? Well, Chelsea deployed a 4-3-3 a lot of last season, and this could change now with the player with the energy like Caicedo has alongside Fernandez. So Chelsea could afford moving to a 2 in the middle in a 4-2-3-1 formation as an alternative when required. I would have Caicedo as a CDM to create a central pivot in a 3, something that was sadly missing from Chelsea last season. On the back of this, Fernandez could be pushed forward a little bit more as a box-to-box with this formation, still with that lethal ability to put in a 40-yard pass to someone's feet from deep. But as one of the best and furthest ball carriers in Europe, Fernandez could switch his role slightly if Chelsea continued with this 3-man midfield, having Caicedo as the last line in midfield. If Fernandez kept in the deep line playmaker role, Fernandez could be protected in a 2-man midfield by Caicedo, therefore allowing another midfielder to push into the number 10 role a little bit further. So let's have a quick look at their stats. As a defensive midfielder, Caicedo shades it this season for me, and if you watch the video Caicedo versus Rice, which I will link at the end of this video, you will see that Caicedo has improved this season beyond recognition from his last season in his first Premier League season. As a progressive player and a deep line playmaker, Fernandez is king here, but the flexibility of them working together so well can afford different formation switches with ease. Now looking at the heat maps, there are 2 energetic players here, a dream for most Premier League teams. 1 more holding and 1 more of a playmaker. This looks to me like a marriage made in heaven. What do you think, Chelsea fans? Do you agree, or do you see them in the same role competing? What do you think of a 2 or 3-man midfield? Which has been your favourite so far? Let me know in the comments below. Personally, I love Caicedo, and at his age, it can only be a positive signing at whatever the cost. Remember to check out the player comparison video I did with Caicedo versus Rice, and the link is to my side. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and follow us on YouTube at FFTV The High Press, and I will see you next time.